What's up guys, welcome to my channel. And now, if you guys have seen my last video, you'd know my world that I've made all my content on so far has been deleted, and I've started a creative world, which at the moment I'm actually in survival. If you saw there, I'll flash it quicker, sorry, slower. But yes, so my world is deleted. Sorry, my friend's world, should I say, is deleted, so I made this creative world to build stuff on. And now, if you watched last video, you'd see this giant castle behind me, and you'd know that that's what I've been working on. And now, if you look, well, if you can't actually see it from over here, but in that direction behind me is one of my friend's houses. And sorry if you heard my chair squeak there. And then, sorry, over there behind me is my other friend's house, one other friend's house, and the friend who owns that house behind me has a castle all the way behind me over there. But I'll show you all that later in the video. But first, I just want to do a tour of my giant castle and what I've been doing. Oh, also, I've got the armor back once again. I'll probably make a short about that. I don't know. But I definitely need to start making some more shorts. But if you have any more shorts or video ideas, then tell me in the comments. But if I just do that, now I like to spawn in some food and turn it to daytime, because I wasn't really prepared considering it's a creative world. I wasn't prepared to fight mobs. As you can see, I have a bit of durability lost on my sword. But I've got my elytra and rockets here as well. But anyways, if I come in here, you'll see that giant ugly thing up there. I say it's ugly, I think it looks quite nice, it's just preferable opinion. Also, if you want to know why there's so many mob drops by the chickens, I've added a funny what's it called, behaviour pack that makes the chickens act like iron golems. I think they actually drop iron as well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But if I have to put this on. If I fly it up here, you can have a nice view of everything from up here actually. It's quite a nice view. But let's don't hate on the landing. Oh, it wasn't that bad to be fair. Anyways, if I run in here, so first you're gonna notice, I'm pretty sure in the last video I made, none of this was here. But anyways, if I run in here, this is the new round table in my new castle, and honestly, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, one of my friends has joined the game, so now I have both my friends in the game. But I will be inviting some of you guys to this world in the future, but at the moment, it's sort of just like my creative world that I'm building on with my friends. But if you want to join, tell me in the comments, or watch one of my other videos, because I'm pretty sure I did a join link on there. Oh, whoops, on there. But anyways, never mind chat. Anyways, if I just have a look around this room, this is not a kingdom, a real kingdom. This is just what I made up to fill up all 4 chairs, and there will be more chairs for any of my successors, or I say successors, for any other kingdoms that want to join, okay, you guys or more friends. But here is one of my friends, Seraphina, I don't know how to pronounce it. Over here, Gravitona, which is a made up one, Valdrillon, which is one of my other friends, and obviously we have the mighty Dark Aldra, which is my kingdom, which is obviously we're in the Dark Aldrin castle at the moment. But if you do want the name changed, let me know in the comments, because I'm not too stuck on the name on the name at the moment. But now if we come along here, we have like a big old dining hall. What do they call it? I can't remember it. It's called banqueting hall. So yeah, you can sit on the chairs and eat, and there will be food given to you when you're sitting in there. But we've got paintings everywhere, by the way. And then also, I know the window up there, the inside and outside, looks a bit ugly. I'm just not very good with that sort of stuff, so if you have any suggestions, tell me. And well, you can either log on and get a free join code to this world, and obviously help me build it, or just let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can fix it. But in here, a bit of a lobby and stuff. Then we come in here, it looks a bit messy. I'm not too sure what I think about this bedroom, but we've got more paintings and stuff in here. There's like an armor set, and then I know I've used loads of trapdoors, maybe that's why it looks a bit chunky, but you know, got like a bath so we can bathe, and then we've got a toilet so we can go. I don't actually know how that would sound through the mic, I'm sorry if that sounds disgusting. But anyways, also I don't think I've actually been through the fact I'm a bit icky today, which means I'm a bit ill if you don't know. So I'll probably sound a bit weird, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, here we have a little bed. It's not it's not the world's best looking bed, sorry about that. But it'll have to do. And like I said, if you guys want to join and help me build, then, well, you know, let me know in the comments. Or check out my other videos. But now, if we head out of here, this room's a bit to the side at the moment. I need to conjoin everything properly together. But that's probably the furthest thing away from everything at the moment. I made the wall specifically bigger and they're still a bit hard to walk through, but it's fine. Also, people do complain about these doors. They're not the best. It's possibly temporary, so like I said, like I keep on saying, you guys can join me. I've actually stepped foot out here, by the way. I've got like a big podium stage sort of thing, and you guys are going to be standing down there in my courtyard rallying with me. Now, which tower do we go in? I'll go in this tower. If we go down, I'll show you what's down there in a bit. Oh, one of my friends is here. But if we come up here, in here, it's like a tiny spare bedroom. Oh, one of my friends has left. And then we have this staircase going down, and I'll show you where that goes to in a bit. And all the way up. This isn't the finished top of the tower yet. This is just temporary. You can see the roof, which also looks a bit ugly. Now, if I glide down, what's next to show? I've shown you all that. There's the same similar small room on either side. I'll quickly show it to you, but yeah, going down the stairs yet again. I'll show you that at the end of the video. Oh, my phone's going off again. I don't know if you heard that. No, I'll go down there in a second. In here, another small room, and then up here, and then yeah, I haven't finished doing a staircase on there yet. And then up here we have obviously this unfinished build. Now down here is the next place we're going. We've got a nice grand staircase going down, and it's actually a really nice staircase in my opinion. I love it. But like I said, if you guys want to help me, I keep on saying this, but you know, just come just text me in the comments. Just let me know in the comments. There we go. Now in here, if you haven't seen, King 2000 the first room, and now obviously I'm King 2000 the first, but yeah, I have my banner up on the walls, and yeah, I've got a bit of a desk over here. Whoops. I've got a bit of a desk over here, you know, where I can do all my paperwork and stuff, like kingly. And then under here there's just a little thing. I have my banner posted up on here. I don't know what my friend's doing. They must be in the banqueting hall. Then come up here. I would replace this, but it looks bad from underneath, so I'm leaving it like that at the moment. If you want me to change it, let me know in the comments. Oh no, they're in the round table room. Now I've got huge chest storage, nothing in there obviously because I don't need to store anything when I'm in creative. I've got my dog, Benji the third, which is the first Benji, but I just wanted to be Benji the first. We've got a nice self-portrait of him. Self-portrait? It's not even a self-portrait if he didn't make it, it's just a portrait. Now up here, I've got every single type of armour. I've got leather, copper, leather, copper, chainmail, and then I've got my awesome netherite armor that I wear. Oh, whoops, that I wear all the time. Sorry about my voice there. I'm losing it. That I wear all the time. And then I've got gold, iron, and diamond. And I quite like this. Oh, sorry about my chair squeaking again. I quite like this, and it's just a nice, cool little area to see. Almost like the evolution of where this. Well, I'm not going to say kingdom, because this kingdom hasn't lasted a while. This community. To see... I'm going to fix that, that's annoying me. To see where this community risen from. Has risen from. Came from. You know what I mean. I just heard a witch. It's scary. But anyways, it's obviously still unfinished. Now in here, I have an arm. 1 second. I think someone's been messing with my signs. Wait, is that how you spell Armory? I don't actually know. I'm terrible at spelling. Just let me know. Now you guys, if you guys join and be a part of my kingdom, you will have a set of this armor. Now, it's the same as mine, apart from different design. So, 1 second. Let me just get a photo of this. Like, this is awesome. But do I need to? Oh, oops. Do I need to come forward? I think I need to come forward. Turn to the side. That's a perfect photo there. Let's quickly just take a photo for the memories. It might be the thumbnail of this video. I don't know. But I think it's quite a nice view to show the army and the kingdom I've built yet again. Now, up there, those two armor sets and, well, shields are obviously my friends. And that's just like memorabilia almost. And, well, I just like keeping them for safekeeping because even though they're different kingdoms, we're still allies. Now, before I open some of these chests, some of them have funny names. In here is just more of those, so it's sort of like you don't actually take them off a display, but they're on display. They're the same as those, they're just in here. So yeah, I've got armor sets and shields, totems of undying, bottles of enchanting. I've got my white was, which I just think it's funny. And then I've got my condensed fart chamber, and yes, I know some of this stuff is spelt wrong. That's on purpose most of the time. And then I have my party poppers box, which is like the party poppers inside of a box. Party poppers inside of a box. I can't. Then we got my diamonds swallower, which I always say it with an accent, but it's just a bunch of diamonds. Then I've got my hard candy box full of hard chocolate bar, which is just netherite, but it looks like a hard chocolate bar. And now quiet clothes design in my fully blocks. And now I haven't actually filled up these chests because it's taken forever. And what do I actually have in my ender chest? Oh, I just have all safekeeping things. And these are my friends' gears, the ones that are up there. And this is every single one of those that's in the chest, so I don't lose them. And these two are my armor set. You know, this one. So no matter what, I can't lose them. But anyways, come along here. Oh, whoops. And then I think this is the last room I got to show you so far. Well, or at least in my castle. I've got, if you couldn't guess already, a courtroom. So you come up here, I've got a book and quill, which is like a book and I should really like name it really, but if I actually come sit up here, can I actually crouch whilst I'm doing this? I don't actually know. I don't think I can. Oh well. So, Dark Cauldron Law, made and produced by King 2000 the First. And now I'm just going to quickly read through these. So, number 1, all citizens must have a written permit to own land. Number 2, pay 3 diamonds every 1 human week as tax. If not paid, will be punished according to the juror. And then 3, trespassing without reason will be punished. 4, murder is illegal unless at war and both parties agree or if there is consent. Vandalism will be punished accordingly. Must listen to juror and follow leadership of King 2000 the First or be banished. And let's quickly go back to the start. First page. But yeah, I got my little hammer there so I can. So it's like order in the court. And I have all my friends sit down there. And then the defendant there. And then the accused there. I don't In fact, I don't actually know who it works, but yeah, we go down this way. And I've got another nether star, sorry, with a star there. Cause it's sort of like, you know, the theme of this castle built upon the star of Dark Aldra. Oh, uh-oh. It's a good thing I disabled explosions. Whilst I'm building. Explosions will be back enabled when the kingdom's built. 1 second. Just load. I hate bedrock skeletons. Just in case you're wondering, yes, I'm gonna start making some vanilla. I keep on calling it vanilla. I'm gonna start making Java videos. Baby zombies are so annoying. Now, over here, this is going to be one long tour because it's like a tour of the world so far, not just my castle. So, oh, it's because I haven't eaten. So, along here takes me up to the top of the staircase up there, and then along here takes me up to the front of the castle on top of like the podium sort of thing. You'll see in a second. Alright, it's a bit of a janky staircase, but it's only to the side in case of like almost emergency. I don't think I'll really be using this staircase very often. It's mainly just going to be the main staircase, the really big, nice looking one over that side of the castle that takes me down to the main bit where my room is. Now, I think the next place we're going to go to is up there to my friend's. No, I might go down there first, then up there, then over there to my friend's castle that they've built. I don't know. But then over there, I'll go to my other friend's castle. But what better way to go than, well, jump, so. So first of all, we're gonna come down here and land perfectly. I don't actually know what this mangrove sort of like area is here. He just said don't mess with it, so I'm not going to. Now, in here it's quite a cozy, nice looking house. In here there's not really anything. It's a nice little bed. I assume this is the stuff he built it with. And by the way, yes, my friends are also creative. And then up here, here's a loft that, yeah, there we go. You have to like do a parkour to enter the loft. But I guess it's quite a nice house. It's just a bit empty, and he doesn't really play very often. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the only builds. He was saying about building a village, but I don't know. But quite a nice looking house on the whole. And if I slowly fly around it, you can sort of like see the house like that. But now we're gonna fly up here, so you can see the sort of castle in the background. Now you can tell, now the house I just showed you down there, they don't own a kingdom yet. I need to get them to do that when they're next online. But obviously you can tell from the black banners here that it's one of my friend's kingdoms, because that banner's on the round table. Now, all the houses are quite empty. I'm pretty sure that... Oh wait, I filled... I hate going up ladders like that. I filled that house with shulker boxes. Oh well. Anyways. It's quite a sad, empty house at the moment, but they have big plans, and honestly, their plans that they're planning for the future look quite good. So I'm not going to hate, because we're potentially going to have another castle in the kingdom owned by someone else finally this time. And yeah, just a sad little bed for my friend. Would it be... I think in one of my future videos I might do like a house makeover for my friends, because the one down there, well, down, you might be able to see it out the window. Sorry if you can hear me spamming my mouse button. The one down there, I don't think you can see it from here. Well, no, the one I just showed you, that's quite a nice looking house, but if I fly around the outside of this house, it's not the world's. Whoops. It's not. Oh? I'm sorry about that, I didn't even mean to. It's not the world's best looking house in the world. But it's nice, it's just not, it doesn't really fit the vibe. But it's fine, and let's take a nice detour route down here. The person who owns that house has started building a castle of their own. As you can see, it's quite a nice castle. It's just in the early works. This is probably a better stage for my castle when you guys last saw it, actually. But now to my... I'm not going to stop off at that castle because it's literally all visible, nothing to really show on the inside or anything, because obviously it's just the walls being built at the moment. There's my nice castle. You can do a bit of a trick shot through the door, come down here, and in the distance is my other friend's house. It looks quite nice on the outside, and they're still obviously adding onto the house as well. It's only I'm still adding onto the inside of my castle as well. We're very much into the early game still, but yeah, this is their house. I think it looks really nice at the moment. I mean, we could cover up those campfires up there. I mean, I don't know if people like exposed campfire roofs, but no, that's up to them. But I might actually do it in F1 just so it's like that. No, is this still in here? Oh, she hasn't taken that out, but that's fine. It's obviously empty downstairs. It looks a lot better. Second floor, it obviously still has a lot of empty room and stuff to build on or build with, but yeah. And then they've got their armour on stands here. And I'd really think they'd add an attic, but they haven't. Oh, and look, a perfect exit. I'm pretty sure I broke this window ages ago. They just never replaced it. But I'm going to go and do the outro at my castle because it's becoming quite a long video. But I'll probably make a short version of this video just so it can be, easier to watch and published quicker. I don't know which one will come out first, but I think it'll probably be this video and then that short. But if I come over here, and then yeah, I'll do my outro up here. Or should I do it in my new room? I'll do it in my new room over here. So yeah, that's it for today, guys, and I'll make some more videos soon. I know I haven't really been uploading very often, but I'm sorry, there's not really much I can do some of the times, but I'm trying my hardest. And to help me out, make sure you like and subscribe and comment on the video just to let me know that you've done that. But I hope you have a good day, and go watch some of my other videos. Well, they're going to be in the top of my screen, either, can I even turn like that? Either up here or up here. So go check those out. And if you want to go visit my channel, that will be straight in the centre up here. Well, I hope you have a good day, and, well, goodbye. If you guys are still watching the video, I want to let you in on a little secret. To join this world, add me on Discord. Now, I'll make a post about my Discord hidden somewhere in my next video. So, well, yeah, hope you have a good day. Thanks for sticking around to see the secret bit of the outro. And well, have a good day again, or good tomorrow, or whatever time you're watching this. Good life, okay. But I'm really gonna go because I need to edit this video. But I'll see you in my next video, and like I said, I'll hide a code to join this world in my next video or my Discord, depending on whichever one I decide to do. But just keep an eye out, and well, I'll see you next time. Bye.